Hello, beautiful people. It's a brand new day, and I trust that you're making the most of every opportunity that comes your way. I truly want to appreciate you for tuning into my podcast for today. It's a great honor and privilege, and I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. I also want to appreciate everyone who took out time to listen to my previous podcast. It's a wonderful one you're doing. Thank you so much. Thank you for the belief in me and willing to learn something new always. I must truly commend that. On today's podcast, I'll be talking about a beautiful topic titled Thrive Against All Odds. Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines thrive as to grow vigorously, to flourish. It also means to progress towards or realize a goal despite or because of circumstances. Everyone who has truly achieved greatness had one obstacle or the other in their path. A wise man once said, "Champions are not made in the ring, but in their daily preparations." So everyone who have achieved outstanding success had others in their path, and they never allowed it to be their Waterloo. It gave them the necessary courage for them to continue and to fight to win. Michael Jordan once said, "I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I have lost almost 300 games. 26 times I have been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I have failed over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeed." Yes, that's the attitude of a champion. One who is willing to achieve greatness despite the odds that come their way. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to success is always to try just one more time. I really want to encourage each and everyone listening to me. Never allow circumstances to determine your fate. Never allow anyone, any event or whatsoever determine the success you make, and never give up. A wise man also said, "Never give up and be confident in what you do. There may be tough times, but the difficulties in which you face will make you more determined to achieve your objectives and win against all odds." Against all odds. Be determined to achieve greatness despite what life throws at you. Be resolute and make up your mind and tell yourself, "I will surely achieve greatness no matter what. With God on my side, I will surely achieve greatness." On today's podcast, I want to talk about the biography of two great men who achieved great things in life despite the challenges that came their way. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president of the United States, is considered as one of the greatest presidents in the history of US. His life, both before and after becoming president, is an inspiration for all. When Lincoln was just 9 years old, he lost his mother. In those times, he was considered lazy as he disliked physical labor, which was associated with frontier life, and preferred reading and writing. Lincoln left his father's home in 1831. At the age of 23, he bought a general store on credit but sold his share as the business struggled. In March 1832, he began his political career and campaigned for the Illinois General Assembly but finished 8th among 13 candidates. Then he became interested in law, so he started studying law books and observing court sections. In 1834, he won a seat in the state legislature. In 1835, Lincoln's romantic interest, Anne Rutledge, died, leaving him heartbroken, and he suffered a nervous breakdown. He picked himself up, and in 1836, he got admission to the Illinois bar and began practicing law. Between 1840 to 1845, Lincoln suffered numerous political defeats. In 1846, he ran for Congress and won. In 1849, he tried for the position of Commissioner of the General Land Office but was rejected. Between 1850 to 1858, he lost numerous other elections. Finally, in 1860, his undaunted determination brought him success, and Abraham Lincoln became the President of the United States. What an astounding achievement despite all the odds. Abraham Lincoln achieved greatness despite the odds that were on his path. So I want each and every one of us never to give up. I don't know wherever you are at this stage of your life. The season you are going through, it may be harsh, even during this pandemic, that many of us are faced with great challenges in our business, in our life, and general. But I want to encourage each and every one of us never to give up. The story was told of Deshona Baba, a one-time Miss USA. She lost 6 times. She contested for Miss USA 6 times, but she lost. But on the 7th time, she won. That was in the year 2016. And she made this statement, and I quote, "Do not be afraid of failure, but be afraid of regret. As giving up is the birth of regret." I will say that again. Do not be afraid of failure, but be afraid of regret. As giving up is the birth of regret. Let it not be that when others are saying their success stories, you will only end up in the world of regret. Be among those who is willing to take the necessary steps necessary for success and remain undaunted in your pursuit. Never allow circumstances to decide your fate. Make up your mind that you will achieve success no matter what. Kiran Mazumdar Shaw once said, "I believe in never giving up, no matter what the odds. My mantra is failure is temporary, giving up is permanent." This and everything I'm telling each and every one of us is to energize us and make us understand that greatness is within our reach. And we can achieve great things if we do not allow our setbacks to put our backs on the ground. Because everyone who have achieved success had one obstacle. History is filled with great men who achieved great feats despite the challenges they encountered on their way. So we should never give up, because success is not final, and failure is not fatal. No matter what level you may be in at the moment, make up your mind never to give up despite the challenges that will come your way. Keep up the fight against the wobble no matter the cost. No matter what life throws at you, never give up. Franklin D. Roosevelt was elected U.S. president 4 times, even though he was paralyzed from the waist down after suffering from polio. To run from public office, he taught himself to walk a short distance using a cane while wearing iron braces, and took great care to appear in public in a wheelchair. So these men achieved. Franklin D. Roosevelt, also known as FDR, is considered one of the 3 greatest U.S. presidents. He is well known for his record of winning 4 successive presidential elections. Despite suffering from polio since 1921, he served as the president of U.S. from 1933 until his death. FDR fell ill while he was vacationing with his family in Canada. The illness left him paralyzed permanently from the waist down. Since Roosevelt was intending to run for public office, he began convincing people that he was improving. Due to the paralysis, FDR had to use a wheelchair, but he made sure never to use it in public. Using his iron wheel, He taught himself to walk while wearing iron braces on his legs and hips. He could only walk short distances and used to appear in public standing upright while supported on one side by his sons or an aide. He never allowed, so each and every one of us, never allow your mistakes of yesterday to deter you from achieving what you have made up your mind to achieve. There is more to achieve. There are great strides for us to accomplish. I will end today's podcast with 8 habits of people who achieve success against the odds. Number 1, they do what they love. Number 2, they focus on a goal. Number 3, they manage their internal dialogue. Number 4, they are confident. Number 5, they are tenacious. Number 6, they have faith. Number 7, they don't see obstacles. They see solutions. Number 8, they learn from their mistakes. So I want to encourage each and every one of us to nurture these habits. I'll say it again. 1, they do what they love. 2, they focus on a goal. 3, they manage their internal dialogue. That is their mind, their mindset when they talk to themselves. Number 4, they are confident. Number 5, they are tenacious. Number 6, they have faith. Number 7, they don't see obstacles, they see solutions. Number 8, they learn from their mistakes. You can achieve greatness. You can thrive against all odds. Irrespective of the challenges in your path, you can make and achieve great and outstanding success. I will end today's podcast with this quote by Thomas A. Edison, which says, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to success is always to try just one more time." Try just one more time, and you will be glad you did. Thank you for listening to my podcast for today. I'm super excited and I'm grateful. Thank you, and God bless.